I have a Honeywell Pro TH4000 series system. The cool-on indicator is flashing. I have followed the instructions in the operating manual, however, it still keeps flashing. Any suggestions on what to do or what the problem might be? Hello. Welcome to JustAnswer.com. I'll be happy to assist you today. The cool indicator flashing typically means the thermostat is in delay mode. When the cool turns off, the thermostat will not turn it back on for 5 minutes so that it doesn't damage the compressor. How long has it been flashing?
From what I can tell, it flashes so long as I turn the system to cool mode. It does not stop flashing.
Okay, let's try this. First, turn the thermostat off, then remove the batteries from the thermostat and leave out until the display goes completely blank. Now, reinstall the batteries and turn the switch back to cool and lower the desired temp below the indoor temp. The cool-on may flash, but leave the thermostat alone for 5 to 10 minutes and see if the flashing stops and the system comes on. You may want to install a fresh set of batteries if they haven't been changed in a while. Let me know what happens.
I have two thermostats next to each other. How are they related, and do I need to change the batteries in both of them?
Do you have two separate AC systems?
Yes. However, these two thermostats are specifically for the first floor. The second air conditioning unit cools the second and third floors of the house, not working either. The thermostat for the second/third floor unit is on the second floor. I have checked the circuit breakers for both units and they seem to be fine. When I move the fan switch from auto to on, the fan does go on for the first floor system. The compressor, however, does not turn on. I changed the batteries before I started this response. The cool-on indicator is still flashing.
That is strange that the two thermostats are side by side. But we'll see if we can fix one thing at a time, then we can look at that one. Are both of the thermostats the exact same?
No. One is the Honeywell control for the Pro TH4000 series. The other thermostat only shows the temperature with up and down buttons. We have radiant heat in the floor. I use this thermostat to raise or lower the heat during the winter.
Okay, that makes sense. One thermostat is solely for the radiant floor, and the other is for the AC. It appears the timer is bad. I was going to recommend bypassing the timer, but, unfortunately, you can't on that thermostat. The only other option would be to reset the thermostat by removing the batteries for a while, then see if it works okay. If not, it may be time for a new thermostat.
The Honeywell control is only 2 years old. Should it need replacing this soon?
They should certainly last longer than 2 years, but, as with anything mechanical, they can fail at any time. Lightning storms, power surges, power outages, etc. can wreak havoc on electrical systems. If the thermostat upstairs is the same as the downstairs, then you could pull the face off that one and put it downstairs and see if the system runs. If it's different, maybe I can help you at least get the upstairs system running.
How long should I leave the batteries out of the downstairs thermostat before I put them back in for another try? Regarding our upstairs unit, it was working fine earlier this month. Now it won't turn on at all. Similar to the downstairs system. The second floor system was put in when the house was built in 1999. I have checked the circuit breaker and inspected the system outside for any broken connections. Everything looks fine.
I would leave the batteries out for about an hour, then try again. So, on the upstairs system, the indoor blower won't even come on when the fan switch is set from auto to on?
No. The fan does not turn on and neither does the air conditioner.
Okay, let's try removing the face of the thermostat and placing a jumper between R and G terminals to see if the indoor blower comes on. You can use an open paperclip as the voltage is only 24 volts and won't hurt you.
Will the R and G terminals be labeled? Not sure what they look like. The thermostat is a round style.
Yes, they should be labeled. Let me know if they aren't or if you have trouble removing the face.
I think I'm in over my head on this one. I took a quick look while waiting for your response, and although I got the cover off no problem, it looks foreign to me. It's getting late, so I'm going to call it quits at this time. Thanks for all your help. Maureen.
No problem. I'm sorry we couldn't get either system up and running. If the upstairs thermostat is digital, you may have had a power surge lately that took both thermostats out. Have you had any big storms roll through lately?
The downstairs system is digital. The upstairs is not. Aside from the flooding we had here in Rhode Island, I can only remember one bad thunderstorm since spring started. Thanks again for your help.
No problem. Thank you for using Just Answer.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.